Finally, Adam finds out how a former CEO is overcoming adversity by becoming an inspiring performer on tonight's Sawatsky Sign-Off.
Keith Alessi was just a boy when he first heard the instrument that would eventually save his life.
I saw the Beverly Hillbillies just grab me.
Although it inspired Keith to start building a world-class banjo collection,
I had 52 banjos in mine.
He didn't learn to play even one of them.
Life got in the way.
Keith was working his way to the very top of the corporate ladder and promised to make time for the banjo when he retired, which he finally did at 61.
I resigned my job on a Monday morning, and 13 days later I was told I had a 50% chance of living a year.
Keith's cancer diagnosis seemed like a death sentence, and after a lifetime of being in control, felt like he had none at all.
Totally out of left field. I was literally crying on a city corner.
Until Keith realized he could still choose to pursue his passion and started attending old-time music jams.
It gave me a positive thing to focus on.
But despite being told he had an 85% chance of dying within 5 years, Keith says his cancer is now in remission after making music for the past 8.
And so now the banjos become instrumental, so to speak, in my healing.
After friends suggested he share his experience, Keith teamed up with theater professional Erica Conway to help stage his story.
That time I wasn't thinking it would ever go anywhere to where it has.
If I'm going to get to something, I had better get to it now.
Although he had no prior acting experience, Keith has spent the past few years performing his one-person show around the world, winning awards from the UK to off-Broadway and hosting talkback sessions with audience members facing similar challenges.
He doesn't have to be going out there and doing this at all. The fact that he's using his time, be so much a part of the community and give back in that way, that to me is inspiring.
And instead of moving to Beverly Hills, Keith has donated all the money he's made from the show to local theaters and cancer charities, almost $1 million and counting.
I'd rather pay it forward while I can see the impact I'm having.
Like all of us, Keith hopes we'll stop waiting for the end of our career and start living our life to the fullest now. Adam Sawatsky, CTV News, Victoria.